glass cleaner, neutral cleaner, the odour counteractant. We'll start with the odour counteractant because this is the one, once your room's all clean, this is the last thing that you do on the way out, make the room smell nice. There's a couple of really good places that you can use this. One of the places not to use it is on the carpet. There is a little bit of, it is oil based very mildly, which is what holds the odour and the scent. So instead of on the carpet, if there's been a party or the smell's really bad, the corners can be okay, but also some other really good areas to do are just along the windowsill here as well. It's because it's oil based. It's also heat activated, so sunlight coming in will warm up and will start to create like this lovely little barrier smell. And when the person comes into their nice fresh view room and wants to check out the view, opening the curtain creates a little bit of air motion and we can get some smell coming through the room straight away. Also, your door frame on the way out is also really, really good onto a cloth.
That's what you do.
Take it around the door frame because when they open the door, once again there's air movement and they're walking through the smell that has been created as they open the door. So they walk through. Generally, studies show if people smell something as clean, they think it's clean. So in their mind, or customers in their mind already, walking into this nice smelling room is clean. Where Neil is standing as well, on the inside, especially if you've got a coffee machine or a kettle or something like that, anywhere where there's some warmth happening as well, if you turn the kettle on or the coffee machine, the warmth of the steam coming up, so if you kind of wipe down the inside of the recess in there as well, you can start getting a nice smell coming through the room. They're probably about, like I said, the three major areas. Any real problems if you need a longer lasting smell, corners of the carpets where it's out of the way, but whoever does the carpets will not be a fan if you start to build up a residue of the odour counteractant on the floor, for sure. Glass cleaner is what it says, but also really good hard surface cleaner. Don't use it on wood, but do use it. You can also use it on your tables as well. If you've got fridges in rooms, like where Neil's standing as well, the glass cleaner, the chrome area where they put their bags behind Neil's knees as well, also really good for the glass cleaner because that will create a shine as well and will make things look really shiny. So any hard surfaces you can really use the glass cleaner on. The neutral cleaner, the key is in the word neutral, pH balance, so it's not an acid and it's not an alkali, so it doesn't wear out any of your wood finishes in your room. So onto the surface, if it's particularly soiled, if you all have really, really good practices and essentially from day to day all you're doing is polishing an already really clean room, just onto a cloth and run it across your wooden surfaces is really all you should be needing to do. Like I said, if little ice cream hands has gone in places, you may need to spray. And once again, chemicals don't work straight away. Spray it on, leave it to start to break down the soil, and the surfactants will kind of lift it off the surface, go and continue with the bed or with the bathroom and come back and give it a wipe. Any questions so far?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Level 1 and 2 have got the tiles, so it's easier to clean with the pink. But 3, 4 and 5, the tiles are a bit hard, like harsh. No, not
Do you
harsh,
mean
right? Rough surface.
texture?
Yeah.
Bathroom cleaner or the neutral cleaner in the bucket fill are both okay to use.
Yeah.
I would say test and measure. Where's Ash? Find out which one works best for you on that. If it's a rough tile and it holds the soil, from time to time you might also need to use the sanitising wash and walk that you've got for the kitchen, even though that now they've got their own bucket fill. The one upstairs is superfluous for them. But if you've got a public areas person that's going around with a mop bucket or something like that, pop it on, leave it for 5 minutes and pick it back up again. I think if it's rough, the bathroom cleaner, spray that on and then wipe it off as well, will probably do the best job out of the two, would be my guess. Any other questions?
How long should our triggers last? Because sometimes they'll leak, and like how regularly should we change our?
When they're broken, it depends how forceful people are with the triggers.
Because we spray them a lot. It's not forceful. We just use them a lot.
They should last a fair while. They do. It's plastic.
Yeah.
They do break eventually.
Yeah.
Even the stuff that you buy from the supermarket.
Yeah, I know that. I was just curious.
Yeah, no, it's
sometimes
really,
they just.
it's a really good question. My triggers, even if I buy some spray and wipe before the bottle's gone, the trigger's kind of on the way out. I instead of like a jerking action when you're spraying, if it's a more gentle pull, they'll last a little bit longer. Also, from a safety perspective, if you're more gentle with your hands, you don't end up having RSI at the end of the day as well. So not this rapid hand movement, just being a bit more gentle with your body while you're working as well. You don't end up feeling sore and tired at the end of the day, for sure. And hopefully the triggers will last a little bit longer as well. The person is definitely more important than the triggers though. Absolutely for sure.
Just from me on that, if they're buggered, change them, right?
Yeah. I don't know if we have any spare at the moment.
I can
That's
get.
why I'm just asking.
I'll always buy more, right? So
Yeah.
if they're buggered, change them. If you don't have enough, ask and we'll get more.
Yeah,
The only reason there's no more is nobody's asked, right?
Yeah.
You'll warm up after the training, don't worry.
Like when you're working, you warm up, not used to just standing.
Exactly.
So, well, I just want to quickly touch on this again. It just occurs to me as well, when you are doing it on a surface that's near glass, it's best onto a cloth and then wiped across the surface. It'll smear on the glass if you put it on there because of the nature of the oil. So try and keep it away from the glass. When you're doing your windows, because of the way light refracts through the windows, your best practices for the glass cleaner as well, once again, either onto the window if it's soiled, if you're just giving it a little bit of a buff because it's in good condition already. This one's clean on the inside for sure. Onto the cloth. Start with a big figure of 8 or big circular motions if it's soiled. But when you're doing the last kind of little bit of polish or buff, left to right as you go down the window, rather than a circular motion. When the light comes through, you won't see any streaks or residue that are left much more difficult to notice as well, rather than big circular motions when you're using the glass cleaner.
Will the up and down give you the same effect?
Same
Cool.
effect.
It's
Yeah,
easier to go up and down.
Either way, just not the circles. The circles the rotating motion is better for
it's
the
bad for the
cleaning.
body.
It's better for the wax on and wax off. It's better for the cleaning part of things. But when you're using and also windows best practice is to be using 2 cloths. You've got your polishing cloth and you've got the wetter one. So get everything done with the step 1, and step 2 with the clean cloth is vertically or horizontally, but not in a circular motion when you're using your glass cleaner. Definitely. I think we can probably go back to that bathroom.